Hello, this section is a continuation of our part 5, the formatting section. So let's continue. Before we start our formatting, just highlight this, highlight introduction. Then we want to make introduction to be headline 1. Come to this place, see this place, right click on it, click on modify, then pick your font size, the font size that you'll be using. I normally use Georgia most at times. At times I use Garamond, but in this training I'm using Palatino Linotype. So you can use Palatino, you can use Georgia, that is my favorite. You can also use Garamond. If you want to know other fonts that are good for book publishing, go to your Chrome browser and type best fonts for KDP publishing, best font size for KDP font book publishing. Just do that so that you can see other varieties of fonts and sizes to use. I'm saying this because I don't want all our students to be using the same font, the same size, the same formatting, the same everything. Now let's move forward. Here, select centralize, center. Choose your font size from 20, 25, 30, 35, just as you like it to be. Click on bold. Then after that, come to this place and choose automatically update settings and click here, new document based on this. Click on OK. I have my own format setup ready, so I will not be clicking it, but make sure you click new document based on this, so that whenever you want to format your content, this setup will just be as default. So that is it. Now if you have done that, now just hover through heading 1 and highlight on introduction, then hover to heading 1 and see the magic. So you can see that is it. Just touch it, click it, select it. My heading 1 is now shown on the introduction. Okay, do the same thing with heading 2. If you have a subheading, in this case let me just put something, hello. Now let's say I want to make this heading 2. I'll highlight here and go to heading 2, right click, modify, change color if I care, or I just leave it black. Change the font size, change the font type, change the setup, either left align, center align, right align, or justify. Anyone, just do the setup. Once you are done, select this and select this and click OK. So we don't have subheading here. We only have heading and the content, the beginning of our content. So you can see how my content are aligned. You can see how they are aligned, very straight line, very straight. Yes, it is because of the setup that I did here. Just come to highlight a part of your content, not all, just a part of it, like as I've just done. Then right click on this normal, click on modify, pick your font, the font that you'll be using, pick your font size. Amazon recommend 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on. So here we are using 14. It is not necessarily that you must use 14, you can use 11, you can use 12, you can use 13, you can use 14. Just a font size that somebody will be able to see your book and be able to read when they buy the paperback. But for Kindle, if you like, put 2 font size 2. When they are on Kindle, they are the ones that will use their hand to set the font type, the font size, and everything so that they will be able to enjoy their reading on their devices. Now 14 here, and click on justify. Make sure you put it on justify. Justify, your content should be justified, not heading. Heading is centralized or left align or right align, but for the main content, let it to be justified so that it will look very straight and clean. After that, click on new document based on this and click on OK. So once you are done, just over to it. You see the formatting will look like this, like what you are seeing here. Then another one, after that, what you need to do is that you'll be closing these spaces. See, close this space. I will have used the shortcut to do it, but I want you to follow along. Just be touching the spaces and close them. That is what I will be doing throughout this, from introduction to the last chapter, which is conclusion. So can you see? So just follow along. Let's have how it is being done, and when we are through, you see a book very neat. And once you publish it on Amazon, it is one way they will just approve your book. Now we are done with chapter with the first section of the book, which is introduction. You can see it from there. Now remember this demarcation. You can use anything to demarcate your book. I normally use this XXXX to demarcate my book. Now that we have gotten to this place, we are about to format chapter 1. So just click and delete the demarcation. Then come to insert. This insert, click on page break. Make sure you always break every chapter. Every chapter must start from another page. Every chapter must start from another page. Every chapter must start on another page. Now we have chapter 1. This chapter 1, and this is chapter 1. What you need to do is either you do it like this and say chapter 1. Do it chapter 1. Here you make this chapter heading 2, and you make this heading 1. That is it. Do it like this. This is the best way to do it. But you can also make this heading 1 and make this heading 2. But I prefer making this chapter heading 2 and making this heading 1, because I want this to be bold and I want this to be small as you are seeing it now, because this is not our main concern. This is what they want to see, not the chapter 1. So you scroll down and do the same till you format the whole content. So I will not want to prolong this video. See you in the next section, which is cover creation.